Number 1. Don't dismiss or take apart a robot which may look or perform below your expectations on your first try. I built a lot of robots that I have been super critical of and immediately just taken apart because they weren't good enough or they didn't look good enough, but it's always good to keep the design and potentially improve upon it. Number 2. Always look for new and different parts to implement into your robots. This includes LEGO third-party compatible motors, batteries, rubber bands, and strings. When I first started building, I was always very limited to the parts I only had, and I was very narrow-minded and didn't use any different parts, which really restricted my building style. Number 3. Use Studio 2.0. This software is very useful as it allows you to build quicker and experiment with parts you don't own. I use a combination of this software and IRL building. For example, this drive system was looking good in Studio 2.0, but then in person I realized that it was quite fragile and I had to change it. Number 4. Don't copy other robots. This will not help you improve. Instead, look for smaller parts or components from other robots for inspiration and learn how to implement them into your builds. For example, I took inspiration from Impact's 40-tooth to 16-tooth weapon. Number 5. Use the Buiz 3.0 power unit instead of Buiz 2.0. It's basically better in every single way. If you are low on money, Mold King 4.0 is not a bad option. Number 6. When in the building process, always look for ways to save weight, no matter how small. It's so much easier than going back through your build after you're finished to look for spaces to save weight. Number 7. When building your first robot, don't build these. Instead, you can try these. Number 8. When designing your robot, look for any real-life mechanical systems. These can be easily implemented into LEGO form. For example, this is a 4x linkage. Number 9. Avoid using LEGO chains where possible. They are extremely weak and always break. Number 10. If you are stuck on a design, just take a break and come back the next day. For example, when I was working on Haste, I had a lot of difficulty getting it into weight. So this was over a week process of coming back to it, taking a break, and coming back to it. Over the week, the weight came down and I was finally able to meet the weight limit.